Alright, guys, welcome everybody to the 26th Ask Your Question session. My name is Bharat, and I'm the creator of this YouTube channel and your host most of the times in most of the live sessions. In this live session, we actually have a lot of interesting things coming up, which I'm going to show you with the agenda slide. So here you are going to know more about what kind of university deadlines are coming up soon and how actually do you prepare for the application. And then I'm going to talk about my online course, which is the complete guide to studying in Germany, and all of that. More information about it will be coming up in the live session later on. So with that out of the way, just a quick announcement. I have put up the live chat. It's here, right? So you can see what kind of questions I'm seeing and what kind of comments I'm reading, because I saw it in the previous live streams. When I look at it myself, I just don't like it at all, because it's difficult to understand what kind of things I am reading and what kind of things you think I am reading, right? So for that reasons, I'm going to do that thing. It's right here. It's lateral inversion. So people who are into physics, they know what I'm talking about. All right. So the comments and everything you see here, Prakash is going to be the moderator in the live chat. So anybody, if somebody creates some problems or does some drama, because we want to really focus towards education properly. So if the questions are out of context or something, Prakash is going to remove them. But it's just like not. Don't worry too much about it, as long as you're not ranting about how you hate IIT or how much you hate Indian education system with some abuses. Everything is fine. You can write whatever you want, right? So all right, let's start now with the presentation. Today's topic, like I said, is going to be university deadlines and the preparation for masters in Germany. The bachelor's part, I know, has to be done later on. I will be picking it up in a few, I think maybe after 2 or 3 live sessions. That means in January, mid-January or something. But you can be completely sure that once that's picked up, you will be completely covered for that part too. With that out of the way, let me put up the pointer and let's start with the session now. For you who still don't know who I am, my name is Bharat Chaudhary. I'm doing Masters in International Management and Engineering at the Technical University of Hamburg. And this page, Bharat in Germany, well, that's pretty much me, giving whatever live sessions I am. So, with the topics, we are going to go forward, first of all, with an announcement. So, what kind of things are going on these days? And then afterwards, what deadlines? So, what kind of universities are the best for every single field, and what are their respective deadlines? So, you know that you can prepare yourself a bit better in the starting. Because this is a major issue I see with most of the people, that they do not understand when the deadline is, when they should start applying, so they end up being really, really late about all of their application procedures. So, exactly, we will talk about the deadlines, and then we will go forward with the preparation part. Nah? Like, how do you actually prepare for all of these guidelines, all of these deadlines, what kind of documents you need. And then I'll talk about the online course again, which I created and I'm super passionate about. And then I'm going to let you ask your questions for the next 30 minutes. So it's pretty sorted out, and you don't have to worry too much about, like what kind of part is coming up next. All of that you can follow with these small, small tabs at the bottom of the screen. So you can see at what part I am right now. So, with the announcements, first of all, there are some interviews which I did with some startups, which are the digital initiative of Germany. So I'm going to upload videos regarding that soon, so that you are not shocked all of a sudden what kind of videos are coming up. But the funny part is, most of the startups were explaining what kind of people they are looking for, what kind of people they are looking for jobs and stuff like that, so that if you fit that profile, you can directly apply for a job with these startups, and who knows, if they like you, they can accept you. This could be something really nice. Then, like I said, it is going to be the Germany's digital initiative. I have talked about it in the previous videos, but for anybody who doesn't know, Germany has different 12 hubs. So all over Germany, there are 12 different cities where different kind of clusters are located. So what is a cluster? Cluster is a group of companies which are dealing in the same specific field. So a cluster of mechanical engineering could be the companies who are making cars, who are making machines, who are into some manufacturing things, or just mechatronics, automation, something like that. Then a cluster of insurance technology could be something different, and so on. So like these are the different things which these 12 different cities are famous for. I'm going to make videos, like I said, regarding that too. um, then comes the public authorities and Christmas holidays. I hope that most of you understand this. Anybody who is actually having issues that you are facing delays in your application procedure or something like that, just understand that because the Christmas time is coming up, so many public authorities might not be taking things so seriously. So I don't want to allege anything, but that's generally the thing, is people are looking forward to the holidays. So don't worry, like from I think this weekend till 4th January or something. So like for the next 2 weeks, there would be very less things happening. If you're really curious about your application procedure or something, don't worry too much. It's just the free time, and and just people are taking a bit time out. As soon as the holidays is done, everything will be back on track. Yes, so for the online course, because people were, really curious about it, and for the viewers only of the live stream, I'm going to give a 40% off coupon for the next 24 hours. Like previously, I did for 12 hours. Many people couldn't buy it. So this is going to be for the next 24 hours, but only for the viewers of the YouTube channel. So if there's somebody coming from Google or from Facebook or some other platforms, they wouldn't be actually able to get this one. So feel super lucky about this. This is just for you guys. And then for personal sessions, if anybody is interested, you can book an appointment on my website. The timings are all in CET, so don't get confused if it's an Indian standard timing or something else. All of the links are going to be in the description. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the deadline. So I think this is extremely interesting part, because people do not understand what kind of universities are good, and the simplest way to figure out how good a university is your dad's CHE ranking. So I talked about it previously. I think I talked about it in the Facebook group. Now, so in the Facebook group, I was talking about how DAD has themselves mentioned the CHE Hochschul ranking on their website. So if you're thinking about studying in Germany, don't look anywhere farther than the CHE Hochschul ranking. The CHE Hochschul ranking allows you to select a subject. So maybe you selected a subject for chemical engineering and you select university master, and then you will have different kind of universities and what their ranking is overall. So what I do is generally I sort them out according to the overall study situation. So according to that, for chemical engineering, TU Clausthal is really good, TU Dortmund is good, then University of Nuremberg Erlangen, and so on. So like you keep going down and you find what kind of universities are better or worse. You can also see what kind of criteria do you like for yourself. So like maybe you're not interested in the overall study situation, maybe you just want to see very specifically about the IT infrastructure. So this could be something interesting for the students who are into IT, right? So you just click the IT infrastructure and then you start sorting out all of these universities again. Exactly. So this is to address anybody who asks which university is better, which university is bad. Here's the funny part, like in Germany, there is no such scenario that you have a fixed or specified ranking. They rather put them into different groups so that it's not so competitive, and it's not a scenario like, we have in India that IITs are just, I don't know, they're on the top of the world, and then comes NITs, then comes these state government institutes, and at the end, at the very bottom comes the private institute. So there is no situation like that here. Most of the universities which are recognized, which are good, which make their way into the CHE rankings list, they are good, and you can be completely carefree when you are applying to these universities for the specified courses, right? So that was to give the context about from what point I'm coming from, or like from what is going to be the context of the next few slides when I talk about the good universities according to CHE, right? And with that, let's start with the biotechnology part. So with biotechnology, one of the best universities that you would find is TU Hamburg, and specifically the course MSc Chemical and Bioprocess Engineering. It's a really good course. The deadline ends on 1st March. BTU Cottbus, MSc in Biotechnology. Now it has 2 intakes. That means one is going to be just purely for summer and another one for winter. 15 January is going to be the summer one in all of the slides that you see afterwards, and 15 July is going to be the winter one. So that is that. Then HAAW is the Hamburg University of Applied Sciences. In that you have the MSc Pharmaceutical Biotechnology, 15 January for the summer semester, 15 July for the winter semester. University of Hohenheim, and then you have another Hochschule Offenburg. So these are just a lot of different universities, at least the top 5 ones, which I have sorted out for you so that you can understand where you can start. Once you have a starting point, you can make things up for yourself, right? You can then afterwards go forward and you can think about, okay, I know the top 5. I have these 5 universities where I absolutely have to apply, and then afterwards I can go forward. I can go forward to the another 5 or 10 universities which you want to apply to. A very important part, and I really dare say that do not underestimate how quickly time can run, because in the process of preparing for the application processes, it is possible that most of the times, or many times, you screw up some documents or you don't have the necessary documents at hand. That is why it is extremely important, and I'm saying it again, it is absolutely important that you figure out what kind of universities you want to apply to, what kind of deadlines they have, what kind of courses you want to apply to already at least 6 to 12 months in advance. This is going to help you in the longer run, because you will get better at planning, you will get better at just writing to different universities, organizing different kind of documents and so on. And I would rather encourage you to make an Excel sheet. So whenever you are writing down the universities, on the rows you have the name of the universities, and on the columns you have different documents. So for example, here I have IELTS, then I have test staff if anybody needs, then you have transcripts, then you have LOR, then you have SOP, and then you will see according to this university. So maybe HCU or Hafen City University, does it ask for a SOP? So under the SOP column, I will see no. So I will write no, so that in the end, I have a better and clear picture to understand what kind of courses are requiring what kind of documents, right? So now this was for biotechnology. Then afterwards, we will go and move towards MSc Civil Engineering. So anybody who is looking forward to studying civil engineering in Germany, first of all, there are not so many courses as you would find for mechanical engineering. For mechanical engineers, like, Germany is a heaven, and I'm seriously telling you, anybody who is studying mechanical engineering, you will find so many courses, you will have so many options to study mechanical engineering in so many different fields. So if you just want to come to some country where you want to study masters in mechanical engineering, Germany is the place to come. You have a lot of choice. You have most of the times tuition-free universities. The Baden-Württemberg, one state in Germany, it has introduced tuition fee, but that's just one state, so don't worry too much about it. And even with tuition fee implemented, the amount of money that you're spending in US or Australia or Canada, and the worth that you're getting back from the education that you did, it is actually really less. In a country like, United Kingdom, you don't even have the opportunity to stay back for a few months and actually look for a job. So just think about it and think smartly about it. I would definitely, that's why this whole channel is there. That's why I'm preaching about Germany, because This is a really nice place to study in. The industries are really nice, the universities are really supportive, and for the exact same reason, I'm also like trying to help you out with these live sessions to just put you in the right way of actually at least starting towards your masters or your further studies. So with in the civil engineering part, you have the RWTH Aachen Advanced Computational Methods. First March is for summer semester, and no, first March is for winter semester. In this one, it's different, and for 1st September is the deadline for your summer semester. So 1st March winter, 1st September summer. Then RWTH Aachen is another one, Railway Systems Engineering. That has 15 January and 15 July. Then you have Masters of Engineering and Management, and this is almost the only course that I could find which is Masters of Engineering and Management, and which is in civil engineering. So again, it also has the same deadlines. For summer you have 15 January, for winter you have 15 July. TU Munich Transportation Systems, 15th May. It's a super nice course, really nice feedback has been given by the students. So most of them who are studying here, they like the course, and the opportunities are also really nice. So just a quick question, Ajinkya was asking what's UAS. So UAS is University of Applied Sciences, Ajinkya. And I'm not taking up the University of Applied Sciences in most of these lists, because I want to make a separate one for that. This is like, if you're studying in a university, it's more open to you. So afterwards, even if you want to do a PhD, you have the option for that. Many a times, if you're just studying in a University of Applied Sciences, then the chances that you have afterwards to apply for PhD or to come to any kind of other higher positions is a bit limited. So that's why, to keep the options open, I'm going to talk about everything from the perspective of a technical university or a university. So now afterwards, like I said previously, start at least 6 or 12 months in advance. So I should have written start at least. Well, great. Start at least 6 to 12 months in advance, and it is absolutely true. The funny part is, I wanted to talk about this later on, but in the group that we have, in the Facebook group, there are people. So we have 73 members now, and this is purely an exclusive group for the students who are enrolled in the Big Academy. In those 73 students, there are so many students who are just in their 11th, or who are in their 12th, or who are in their first year of bachelor's, but they want to take it so seriously. That's why you just have these 73 people, and they're like completely different people. Somebody is first year, somebody is in second, somebody is already writing their applications or writing their gate exams or something like that. So just, there is no right way of starting, or there's like nobody said that you actually started preparing for something too soon. That never happened. Like, you will hear the phrase that yes, you started for it too late, but it's never that you started for it too soon. So like, just be careful about it when you're actually thinking about applying to university, especially for civil engineering. The competition is a bit more high because the number of study options that you have, it's very less, right? Alright, now you have the deadlines for the computer science and IT, and the reason I have combined both of them is because many a times the computer science courses are very, very mixed with the IT ones. So there's just a difference of a few credits in your bachelor's, which will allow you to actually directly shift from computer science to IT fields, or from IT to computer science. So more information for that you will always find on the DART website. So you have, the first one is the TU Munich Communications Engineering, a really nice course. 15th March is the deadline, and the semester starts in winter. That means around October. TU Munich, again, informatics. It's a really good course, and the deadline is 31st March. University of Potsdam, I think many people don't really know, or like don't really take it seriously, but it is a really good course and a really good university. So if you want to study data science, 15th May, just mark this date. and absolutely 100%, apply for this course at least, because it has a lot of collaborations with different companies. And in general, like I said, the feedback from this course is also really nice. University of Hildesheim, Masters in Data Analytics, 15 December to 30th June. And then comes your University of Hamburg, MSc in Intelligent Adaptive Systems. So this is a course which is more related towards artificial intelligence and similar fields. So anybody who has studied computer science or who has studied informatics, it is going to be a really good course. I would definitely encourage you to take a look at this one. And the winter semester is the intake for this course, and the deadline is 31st March. So I'm telling you, this is a really good phase. This is a really critical and crucial time where you should actually just start preparing for any kind of university you want to apply to, because the more you go forward, the harder it is going to be for you to just like manage everything properly. And especially if you're doing a job or something, or if you're just in your bachelor's and you're doing your studies on the side, you're doing something else, and you also want to organize things for your masters, it is better that you actually make an Excel sheet or you have some kind of proper course. Again, like I'm marketing my course here right now, but I'm marketing it because I really believe in it. Like the framework that I have created for students, it is working out, and this is the reason we crossed actually 100 students yesterday, and that is actually super nice. So maybe I would look forward to see some more of you after the live session ends. Exactly. So start at least 6 to 12 months again in advance. So this is also really important, especially, in courses of TU Munich, there is such insane competition. So if you get a rejection from TU Munich, at least you have the opportunity of writing a Widerspruch. So you have the opportunity of writing some kind of reconsideration letter. Other universities do not allow you that. So like many universities don't allow you that. So take care of that thing for sure. Then comes the Masters of Electrical or Electronics Engineering, right? And this is again rankings according to the CHE ranking, which you will find on DAD, which I've showed you how you can go to DAD and how you can see the CHE site rankings or CHE rankings in general. So TU Ilmenau, really nice course, Masters in Communications and Signal Processing. Deadline is 31st May, and the semester starts in winter. Then comes your TU Hamburg. In TU Hamburg for electrical and electronics engineering, you have actually two courses. You have information and communication systems, and you have this another one, microelectronics and microsystems. And from the feedback I've received from the students, this course is actually way better, because CHE rankings doesn't really tell you which course is better. It just tells you which university is better. So still in that university, the course you have to see for yourself. Then comes TU Munich, Power Engineering, a really good course. 15th March is the deadline, and the semester starts in winter. Then TU Dresden, you have Nano Electronics. 31st May is the deadline, and winter semester again. TU Kaiserslautern, then I think this is something I misplaced here, but I'm going to correct it and I'm going to put it in the description afterwards. The same thing again, 6 to 12 months in advance, right? Mechanical engineering, and I think most of you would be sitting in the live session for this part, the part of Masters in Mechanical Engineering in Germany. So again, according to the CHE rankings, I'm going to tell you what universities are better or what kind of courses are better. That is actually combined with the CHE rankings, especially for the mechanical engineering part, and what kind of trends are going on in the industry. RWTH Aachen, automotive engineering, extremely nice course, has a lot of future and only good feedback from students, right? So just take care of that you have your application documents ready and everything prepared till 1st March. Now don't get below that. Then you have FAU Erlangen. It's a really good university, really old one, and also in the CHE site rankings it takes a really high spot. you have Masters of Advanced Materials and Processes, so 31st March. Then you have TU Hamburg, Masters in Management, this Mechanical Engineering and Management. It is an extremely popular course, so popular that most of the times if you see the international students who are studying in TUHH, most of them would be studying in this course because it has a capacity of around 80 students, and from 80 you will find most of the times more than 40 are just from India. Then you have from China, Mexico, and so on. So actually a really nice course, and this actually gives you the opportunity to not do an MBA and combine your masters with the management side, and you still are able to take with you the engineering side too. So a really good combination. Most of the times in this masters in engineering and management, the mechanical engineering courses are really less. It's more or less masters in management than it is masters in actually mechanical engineering. Then comes your TH Ingolstadt. This is Masters in Engineering of Automotive Production Engineering, right? So a different course, Masters in Engineering, might have some lesser credits than normal Masters of Science. And you have to think about if you would like to do a PhD afterwards, because with Masters in Engineering, it is possible that you wouldn't be given too much preference while doing any kind of research work. So then afterwards comes your Hochschule Esslingen. You have Masters of Engineering in Automotive Systems. 31st March is the deadline. So like these deadlines are something which are extremely important. I'm telling you, look, anybody who wants to study mechanical engineering, there are a lot of courses. There are a lot of courses for Germany. So Arpita Haldar is just asking, MEM needs GRE score. No, the MEM in TU Hamburg doesn't need a GRE score. So like that's the nice part. All of the evaluation that happens is on the basis of what kind of score did you have in your bachelor's. That's it. How nice is that? That and your IELTS score. It's super nice. And then you have, if you have some work experience, if you have 2 to 3 years of work experience, then the chances that you have of studying this course to be actually coming inside this course is really, really nice. And I wouldn't really give it up for anything else. So if I would have a option, and if I would want to study in a university or in a course to be specific, and I would have my background in mechanical engineering, this like Masters in Engineering and Management, this Mechanical Engineering and Management will be the course I would be opting for. This is exactly what I did even right now. The course I'm doing right now, it's International Management and Engineering, right? But this is because my background was in civil engineering. If I was in mechanical engineering, I would have taken the Masters in Mechanical Engineering and Management. A really nice course, can only recommend you guys. And at least start 6 to 12 months in advance. A general thing for all of the courses, for anybody who wants to apply to German universities, just at least start taking an idea. That is extremely important. And afterwards, once this is done, we are going to go towards the preparation. How exactly do you prepare for all of these things? And I have actually shared it in the last live stream too. So you do the profile evaluation, you see what kind of, things are required by the course, what kind of minimum grades are required, what kind of minimum work experience is required, and what do you have right now. So that is extremely important. Then comes finding courses. You have to find the courses on DAD or any kind of other platforms that you can find, but most of them will be taking information from DAD itself. There is no other there's no other archive which is as exhaustive as DAD. You have Hochschul Campus, which you can use definitely, but DAD covers most of the courses from accredited universities, so you don't have to worry about too much. Then comes organizing universities. Like I said, make the Excel sheet. Then you have to prepare the documents. What kind of documents you need? Do you need a SOP? Do you need a LOR? What exactly do you need? Then you have to just start applying. Then afterwards, you either get an admit or you receive rejections. Once you receive rejections, you have to apply for the reconsideration again. For that, you can come to my website. I offer a service there, but you can also do it on your own. So with that out of the way, we are moving towards the end of the live session, and then you can start asking your questions real quick. The online course that I created is the complete guide to studying in Germany, and a super nice course art which I made myself. And I actually invested a lot of time and efforts inside to make sure that every single lesson which is included there completes your steps to actually come to Germany, right? So some of the important, I think, features of this course is, first of all, you have lifetime access to it. So once you buy the course, and maybe you bought the course for bachelor's, you just want to do bachelor's, but it will also stay with you for masters and for PhD. So afterwards, if you want to apply for masters, you can use the same course, or if you want to apply for PhD, you can use the same course. And that the same is true for masters. If you want to apply for PhD, you can still use all of the resources that are available in the course, and you don't have to purchase again, or you don't have to pay anything again. So you just pay once and you have lifetime access. Again, you have everything in one place, so you don't have to ever go to any kind of third place to look for any kind of information. And you will be getting entire support during application process, your visa procedure, and after arrival processes in Germany. We have bi-weekly live sessions, so it is just exclusive live sessions like I was showing here in this Facebook group. If you go to the videos, we have one video every single week, which is just sitting down with these exact 73 students and just talking with them about whatever questions they have or whatever concerns they have. And most of the times from these 73, just five or 10 show up. So like, it's really exclusive. So it's almost like just me and you sitting every 2 weeks and just talking about whatever questions you have, whatever problems you have. So, you don't have to go anywhere else, like I said. And this is an absolutely exclusive Facebook group, just me and you and some other students. And we will just take you through all of the processes, whether it's bachelor's or it's master's or it's PhD. And if you just want to see what is the extent of the course, you can just actually go to the link which I have put in the description below, and you can just check the curriculum. All you have to do is check the curriculum. So you have the bonus sections, which are the frequently asked questions. You have important websites and resources. Then you have the permanent residency and citizenship parts. And these are not your normal like YouTube videos. These are like properly detailed and research videos which are there, which will just give you immense value, and you don't have to go anywhere afterwards, right? And then you have these parts like what kind of emergency phone numbers you need when you're in Germany, what kind of semester exam patterns are there now when you're actually studying here. So let me just take you from the starting. So you have Germany and you, which gives you introduction. Then afterwards comes your bachelor's in Germany part, which are 13 lessons, which then comes your master's in Germany, around 21 lessons, your PhD in Germany, around 8 lessons, then visa process, 8 lessons, and everything is like covered from head to toe. So processes after arrival in Germany, then finding part-time jobs, then organize your first semester, how do the German universities portals look like, and organizing your lectures, how to stop wasting time, using notebooks or using laptops, because that's also a major struggle that people face. Like, what should we use? People see different kind of gadgets which the students are using to take notes, and I find it funny. I don't think it should be such a big concern, but still it is, and that's what I'm addressing in that. Then semester exam patterns, how do you actually prepare for your exams, be it bachelor's, be it master's, be it like PhD, you don't have major exams, you just have your submissions, but still for bachelor's and for master's, all of the information is there. Then comes your emergency phone numbers in Germany. So what kind of phone numbers you need to have in your phone in case something happens, right? So all of those things are there. You can just check out the curriculum, take a look at it, and for everybody who is right now watching the video, you will be getting a 40% off on the course, which is actually, it is for 150 euros because that's what the value of the course is. But for anybody who is this is 150 euros here, so anybody who wants to actually buy this course after the live session, the course will be given at a 40% discount, with the coupon code of big AYQ26. So more or less the name of this live session. Alright then, with that out of the way, let's start with the questions, and I'm going to keep pulling up your questions from the chat here. Let me put it up. Yes, now I can see you guys, and you can start taking a look. Yes, because I'm doing promotions, but I have to. Like, I really love this course. I would love to have more people in there because it's just a fun atmosphere. So, Sahil Garg, please, architecture, okay? Alright, now it's the time to start questions. Come on, guys, shoot. So do I need to get you started a bit, or like how do you want to then start asking questions? Look, so Moin Khan is asking Masters in Medicine, Bharat. Moin Khan, I don't have idea about Masters in Medicine, and for that I have made a video with the doctor, with Dr. Pranav. I really forgot the name, but there is a video for medical too on the channel. The things that I specialize in are generally absolutely related to your law, your commerce, management, and engineering. So any of those regard, you can gladly ask me anything. So Dori Guli is asking, is forestry course good in Germany? So I don't really understand what you mean by that, but yes, forestry also has huge applications here, and if you just want to know what I'm talking about, you can go to the masters thing. So I'll go to masters, I'll go to English only, and I go for the forestry part, and you will already see there are 51 courses available just for forestry in Germany. So of course there's a huge focus on forestry too. So then afterwards, Hari S. Jagan is asking, so I don't meet prerequisites with available credits. So my query is, first, can I mention one CP is equal to 45 hours, self-study and assignment, etc. Is it allowed? Hari, you cannot change. You cannot say that I will just put this in, like this many credits into this. That's not how things work. One credit point is always going to be 30 credits, 30 hours or less than 30 hours. So like it really depends from university to university, and if you want to take more information about it, you know, there's this link, and I think I can even show you here, and University of Göttingen, I think, and they completely explain how exactly what are they talking about from the ECTS system. And this is a really good link. I think I'm going to post it here in the comments if I can. Yeah. Now, and they have written very clearly how exactly it works. So the basis for one credit is workload of 30 hours. I've also made a video regarding this if you just want to check it out. You go to YouTube and you will find a lot of important, just a second. So ECTS conversion to Indian. Well, yeah. So that's pretty much my video. You can take a look at it. It has a lot of information, and once you're done with that, you don't have to like go anywhere else. That's pretty much the premise of my videos. If you watch my videos, you don't have to go to any other place. That's at least what I try to do for you guys. Arjun Goswami is asking, is IIT better or TU? So I think this is something that you're asking for bachelors. So what I would suggest is, what was your name? Arjun. So yeah, Arjun, what I would suggest is definitely, you know, don't worry too much about this thing. It really depends on your interest. If you are somebody who doesn't like to study under pressure, you don't want to have professors who are maybe too grumpy or too bitchy or whatsoever, I think studying in Germany could be something for you, because the professors are so chilled out here. They have deadlines, they are strict, but the funny part is, most of the times, if you have an idea, if you want to talk to them about something, and if you want to discuss with them about some kind of questions that you have, they will give you their complete attention. So this is what has been a really good experience for me, and something why I would never trade studying here for anything else. Like I have seen the situations in NIT, I have seen the situation in IIT, I had a few friends there, but it really isn't very different. No? So, all right. Ashutosh is asking, by chances, Kabir Kabir Chaudhary is saying next live for bachelors. Yeah, Kabir, I'll try to do that. Otherwise, I'm thinking of actually doing the one for CV review. But I'll see. I'll see what kind of thing I pick up. But definitely, like bachelors part is on my list. Ashutosh Kumbhar, by chances of getting admit in TUHH for mechanical engineering and management with 8.5 CGPA in English taught. Ashutosh, 8.5 CGPA is a really good score, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. What is your work experience? So let me know about that too a bit. I see Prakash is doing a really good job of actually moderating all of the comments. Man, good job, Prakash. And here's the funny part, like YouTube is such a nice thing that it makes you connect people from all over places. I would have never met Prakash and I would have never known about him if it wouldn't be for YouTube. I wouldn't have known any of you right now if it wouldn't be for YouTube. So like I'm so grateful for what I'm doing right now, for having this audience, for doing just what I'm doing, and actually to be able to get in touch with you, right? So yeah, Prakash, continue the good work. Vikas is asking CV review, please. Yeah, Vikas, I definitely have that in mind. I'll try to do it. He's asking again, if university doesn't ask for LOR or SOP, should I send them along with other documents? So Vikas, if the university isn't asking for those documents, then I wouldn't send it at all at any cost. So this is something which is extremely important. If you send unnecessary documents, they wouldn't even make their way up to the admission committee, right? So be sure about it. Just understand that this is an important thing. You don't send additional documents. You just don't bombard the university with all kinds of documents that you have. All right, so I just got a bit distracted because of some email that I got. So Dinesh, thanks a lot for your super chat. Dholaria is asking, hey Bharat, is it possible to maybe your course demand is less in Germany, so you easily get admission with 6.9 CGPA in English taught program, especially in biotechnology? So Dholaria, yes, that's true. That can happen. I've seen students who are getting admit with even 5.9 CGPA. So that happens. But I'm not going to ask you to bet your money on something like this just because it happened a few times. Like that is not, how do I say, like that's not the general procedure, right? So like generally you have to have around 65 till up to 75% or above to get into a good university. I just want to, I just love this silver play button. Thanks a lot, everybody, for having me attain that. Praveen Chaudhary, एरोस्पेस स्कोप. भाई साहब सवाल तो ढंग से पूछ ले यार, मतलब एरोस्पेस स्कोप अब क्या बताऊँ मैं इसमें. Nilay Mehta, do we have to show our assets for opening blocked account when we have to pay back to the bank? So Nilay, for opening the blocked account, you don't need to show the assets. So that is what you have to do is you need to have your 7 lakh rupees and you just have to find a way to transfer them with any kind of forex transfer services, and then you can directly open your blocked account with Coracle. It's the cheapest one here in the market. Right, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But to be able to get a loan, then you have to actually show the funds and so on. So that's the tricky part there. So I'm going to exactly, I think we still have 15 more minutes left. Anybody who is interested, I'm telling you, like, definitely don't forget about this, because generally, like, it's better if you sell whatever you are selling at the proper price rather than reducing it all the time. But because you're taking out your time to actually be a part of these live sessions, this course is going to be 40% off for the next 24 hours. And then I'm going to see some kind of increase in these numbers here. Yeah, so I would look forward to have you in the Facebook group. And the next live session, the exclusive live session, is happening on Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So maybe, most probably, I'll see you there. But anyways, let's continue with the questions. So, what is the question coming up? Deepak Bisht said CGPA 9.13. Deepak, what's the question, man? Parth, which level German language we should have to do before come to Germany? So Parth, I would like definitely suggest B2, and Michael and I, we have made a video about this, right? We have made a video of what kind of level do you need to be able to study or to do a job in Germany. So like just go through that video, and even if you don't see where that video is, it's just you go to my YouTube channel. Man, this thumbnail looks so weird. Like, I hope YouTube changes it. I hope YouTube waits for the time when I'm smiling and it takes a screenshot then. So it was at the videos tab. I don't want to watch the same thing over and over again. Yeah, so on the videos tab here, this one, what level of German is required for jobs? So Michael, he has been teaching German since the last 19 years or 20 years almost now. And he was telling about his experiences and what kind of things his students faced. And that video is just the entire combination of all of those things. Yes, Michael is actually already here. Well, welcome, Michael. You already sent the link. Super nice. So live session on Sunday, is it at 1 p.m. IST, which was at 1:30, so like 9 a.m. CET becomes like 4.5 hours you add into that, and then you have your final product. So Junaid Reza is asking reputation of Hochschule Stralsund. So Hochschule Stralsund, I have really like not much idea about it, but it doesn't mean that the course is bad or the university is bad. It just means I just didn't have anything to do with that. Like, that's how easy it is. So now afterwards we will let's keep going. Nathan Balan is asking, do we need SOP and LOR for German taught masters? So Nathan, you don't need both of them or either of them for German taught masters. It really depends. So it is possible that many a times you do need an SOP for your masters, which is in German taught, right? And sometimes it's also possible that you don't need anything. So for my masters at TUHH, I didn't need anything at all. I just needed my transcripts. That was pretty much it. I needed test staff, did that. Nathan, I'm taking up your question. You're like posting it all the time. Don't worry, I'm just taking your question only, nobody else's. So it's possible that you are actually able to hear me later. Yeah, the lag could be a problem. Wisdom Bro is asking, have you ever gone to Frankfurt? Yeah, Wisdom Bro, I have been to Hamburg, but just because I wanted to take the flight from there. Like, I was in the city, I went there with bus, and then afterwards I went till the airport. It was a horrible experience. Like, I would never go back to Frankfurt again. It's like, even if you look at the cities which are most criminal, Frankfurt tops it. Then comes Berlin. And Hamburg goes all the way down to the 7th place. And it's the second largest city in Germany. Like, that's how safe Hamburg is. And that's why I just want to chill out here. When you go out, you just know that everything is going to be perfectly at the exact same place. No dramas, no sudden surprises. Venu Desai is asking, what are my chances in mechanical engineering and management? TUHH with 7.95 CGPA with 1.5 years of work experience. That's actually good, Venu. Well, the thing is, if you have bad score most of the times in your masters, in your bachelor's, you can always compromise it, or you can always make it better with some good work experience. So 1.5 years here, it's a really good work experience duration. So I think definitely try for it. Like, in general, 8.0 is something I would suggest that you have when you're applying for the MEM course. That being said, I also wanted to ask, would you guys like to actually have another profile evaluation session the next time, or what kind of session would you like to have? So definitely let me know about that too. So Dhularia is asking, Bharat, and I am in 4th semester when I start my application because my university don't provide transcript, LOR, etc. at that time, because you say 6 to 12 months early. Yes, Dolaria, I understand. You don't need transcripts of the entire 8 months, 8 semesters. You can also have the transcripts of just the first 6 semesters, and you can apply with that. So it's not a huge problem. Doing masters after MTech in triple IT is it a better option? Doing masters after MTech in triple IT. Raghu, I don't think so, because many a times, students are given rejections. They are given rejections just because they are, um, yeah, like they have done one master's, they are doing another one. So what's the point in that? So I don't know if it would really make sense, but just try to figure out if there's a course which is in your interest and you haven't done the exact same course in your masters, then definitely you can actually think about it. So Kartikeya Singh is asking, well, Kartikeya, thanks a lot for your super chat, really supports the channel. I want to do an internship in artificial intelligence for summer 2019. Please suggest me ways to find out. I have seen your video but can't find any. So Kartikeya, what I would like definitely do is, in that case, if you are not able to find any kind of internship, I would go to LinkedIn. I'm going to pull up the LinkedIn part. Now, and like that's how you find internships. You find internships by having connections. If I would be in your place, I would just go everywhere. I would try to find out in any kind of group, is if there's some kind of professional who is doing something, who is in the field. I would try to just ask all of them. So for example, this is the big academic group. Then I can also go to the normal group where we have 24,000 people, right? So I go to Bharat in Germany, the main group, and I can even ask here if there's somebody who is in the field, who is working just recently. So Prakash Singh, who is the moderator here, right? This Prakash, like my friend Vikas came now in the live chat and he always annoys. Prakash, isko block kariyo, Vikas Taya ko. So like Prakash, like again, like I don't know him, I don't know what he was doing and stuff, but he asked me, he was like, I'm looking for an internship and I'm not able to find one. So I was like, I know somebody who is in electrical engineering, who is in this field, and maybe he can help you out. And now he has almost a confirmation from that person, from that company. So this is how easy it is, Kartikeya. You just come to the Facebook groups. For example, you come to this group and you start writing to the people. You start asking them about these things. Then otherwise you go to LinkedIn, and on LinkedIn you can, just a second. Yeah, on LinkedIn too, you can go and you can look for jobs. So for example, I'm going to LinkedIn right now and I'll go to all filters now, and I'll try to find out. For example, they're asking industry, job function, so experience level is internship. Then I would either try to find out what kind of companies are into artificial intelligence now, and then I'm going to write the industry here. So maybe let me see if they have artificial. They don't. So could be something regarding internet now, or could be something related to data. So let me check data if they have something. Well, they don't have anything here, but the funny part is most of the times you are able to find anything related to that. So here's something for email marketing, for digital media marketing, some influencer marketing internship. You will find something regarding this. Like this was internet. You don't go for internet, you go for information technology, or you go for computer software. This could be something which is interesting for you. And this is how you find internships. You just necessarily, all you have to do is you have to actually just put in the time. You have to write to a lot of different people. You have to actually ask companies which are not offering any internships if they are offering internships informally. So not as in like illegally, as in it is not stated on their website, but you have to do a Initiativbewerbung. I don't know what it's called in English. More like you initiate. Not even initiate. So like you're taking the initiative to write an application to somebody or to send an application to somebody, which is actually extremely helpful if you think of that. Because afterwards, once you write to somebody and they're thinking that yes, we might look for an internship, you get a place, you get an internship which is actually never promoted anywhere, right? So just think about this, Kartikeya. This is really important. Bhai re Taya kya karega? So this guy here, Vikas Taya, right? So he was my roommate for the last 3 years. And if you want to see him actually on my Charcha with Chaudhary channel, Vikas bhai re 200 रुपए तूने तो अमीर कर दिया आज. मैं बता रहा हूँ ट्विच पे स्टार्ट करूँगा भाई, फिर तो गेमिंग ऐसे ही काम करने पड़ेंगे. Alright, so yeah, 200 is a lot. Well, alright, so अब गरीबी से दूर आते हैं फिर से वापस क्वेश्चंस पे. पर ये कौन सा, here is for the pizza you paid for on 9/12/2015. I don't even remember this date, dude. हुआ क्या था, स्टोरी तो बता दे उसकी, या फिर तेरे से बाद में बात करता हूँ मैं. Yeah, Vikas Taya. So alright, let's get on with some other. No, let's not get on with some other questions. Actually, I just wanted to. It's a really funny thing. Yeah. So if you go to this video and you are actually going to see how we used to live. Where is it? Yeah. So this was our really, really bad hostel. So like it just looked bad. This was Alina in 2014, and this was us. This was our friend Sandeep, and Vikas and I, we shared like the room for 3 years, and that's like some really disgusting towel. Bhai Vikas, tera towel tha ye, or this was my flag, like not my flag but like German flag. I was really, really, really obsessed about Germany. So anyways, that was the backstory of this 200 rupees super chat. Root Genius is asking advantage or disadvantage of doing MS in Magdeburg versus EIT. So again, Magdeburg has been a really old university, and if you are talking about EIT, it's not in Germany, it's a completely different scenario. Then you have to like necessarily make a decision if you want to study in Germany or if you want to go somewhere else. So that's pretty much what the premise is. Like if you want to study in Germany, then yes, you go for the Magdeburg part. If you want to go for EIT, then you're in Budapest. So exactly, like that's the main thing. प्रकाश सिंह, भारत इन जर्मनी. भाई हॉस्टल के बालक. हाँ भाई, हॉस्टल के बालक, मतलब क्या करें, बहुत बहुत वाहियात ज़िंदगी थी उस टाइम पे. पर प्रकाश, तू भी तो हॉस्टल में है. Dinesh SP is asking, please take my question. Yeah, Dinesh, shoot. ताया, तूने 30% 200 रुपए का यूट्यूब को भी दान डाल दिया है, तो भाई अपना मस्त शांति से सोइयो आज. धुलरिया ध्रुविल, it's possible that without 6 semester result, because my course is only 6 semester. Yeah, you can actually apply then with actually 5 semesters result. You can make a transcript, right? So Vikas, another Vikas gave. Well, thanks for the super chat. Ajay Chaudhary, please take my questions. How many times I have to write? Ajay, like if you and I would be in a private chat, then of course, like, let me take up your question. What is it? Is it possible for commerce student to study bachelor's in computer science? So Ajay, I don't think so, because for this, how do I say? Yeah, for bachelor's in computer science, you need the technical courses done in your 12th grade. So if you don't have those, then I don't think student colleague is going to, student colleague is going to consider your application in a positive way, right? Hi Bharat, I'm in my 8th semester. My college gets over in June. How can I get an internship in Germany? So you're in 8th semester. The thing is, most of the times the main difficulty that comes is if you are not having any kind of, you don't need to do the compulsory internship, then you get difficulty in finding internships, because most of the times companies give preference to students who are doing an doing a compulsory internship because they get tax benefits from that. Then afterwards, all of these who are just doing voluntary internships, they come at the second place. So I wouldn't really suggest you to go for an internship. I would rather suggest that you work, and then afterwards, once you have worked for a while, you can apply for masters, and then you can do an internship during the masters. That's the best course of action. So with that out of the way, I think let's close today's live session. Yeah. So thanks a lot for joining in. It was really nice to see you again here. For anybody who is interested to take serious steps regarding their studies in Germany, come and be a part of my online course. We already have a community of around 73 people there and more than 100 people on the course itself, right? And if you want to just take a look at the curriculum, just take a look, at least take a feel of it. The first lesson is for free. You can just go through it. You can see if it's bringing you some kind of value. Then you can go afterwards and also, purchase the entire course, whatever you feel like it. But in general, this course is the standalone thing. Once you're in this course, you don't have to come to any kind of other live session that I promise you. Like, everything is inside this one thing. And actually, I made it with a lot of effort. So yes, I'm really proud of it. I'm really sure of it. So yeah, for the next 24 hours, 40% discount with the coupon code BIGAYQ26. I think I will come up with a better coupon name for the next time. But yeah, thanks a lot. It was fun to actually talk to you again after a long time. Not long time, it's been just a week. But yeah, I'll see you again, hopefully the next week too. But because maybe there are some Christmas preparations going on, so it is possible I might skip the next live session. But in any case, I'll try my best to do it. You will find more information about it in the community tab of the YouTube page, right? And you can also set the reminder right there. All right then, have a great evening, have a great night. Thanks a lot for joining in. I'll see you some other time. Bye.